In the meme talking.
Athlos LLC.
Well done. Well done.
The timing of the button.
Nothing like those mid conversations. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, hi.
Well done.
I'm not
man.
gonna lie to y'all. After what, 5 years of this mess we've been doing here, every time she hits that button, my instinct is to duck the camera.
Just whoop.
Every time. I'm like, oh wait, what? But I don't move. I just freeze kind of.
Oh, that's funny.
You do freeze for a second there, like it's
Like
a little
every time.
traumatic. Oh man, 5 years later. I was just talking about that to somebody, like 5 years. That's crazy. This goes up there
You're
with
the
my
only
longest-
reason that we're still doing this too. People like to see
No,
it.
listen to this though. This is like my second longest relationship. I'm not kidding.
Wow.
I'm not kidding. Oh, it's quite sad, but it's okay. We'll make it.
I have a
Jesus.
request. I have a request.
Yes.
Since we have minimal actual topics today, can we get in? We're long overdue for the comment response.
Let's see how the conversation goes. Because I do have some highlighted, right? Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, Chuck's someone came for you.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
See,
Okay.
Why y'all tell him that?
And,
Wait, what happened?
And he's a friend. It's a huge friend of the show. But
I'm here. Oh, I'm here for this.
What? Why? Oh my God!
I need
what is
to
wrong
know.
with y'all? What are we doing?
He did, Chuck. He did.
I don't read them things, so I am. I need to know.
That's funny.
Oh,
That's funny.
God. I'm not
right,
sure why y'all decided to tell him all of that.
Well, we've got you on the hook. Clyde, how are you tonight?
Oh, I'm excited now. Shit, let's go.
Lord.
Oh, goodness gracious. Watching Melissa, how are you? Thoughts and prayers with everybody down there.
Yeah, it's early still. This is that magic period of time where grocery stores get emptied, just cleared out.
Mm-hmm.
There's that excitement, that they could get washed away, but it's still exciting, and they go through it, and then it takes a turn, and you're like,
Anticlimactic.
darn it. We so wanted to, have to hit our insurance claims up and rebuild homes and
Oh my God.
examine the beachside condos that got swept out into the ocean. I mean, dang, we just got some rain. That's it. Okay. But I keep saying this.
Who knew that the governor had this side to him?
Right about to say that was
Just
dark humor. I love it.
Oh.
I mean, we can all laugh now. I mean, but let me tell you though, I mean, it's a low-lying island. There are no hills, there are no mountains, right? So, but this always brings up the conversation of, would you rather live on a fault line where on any given day the earth opens up and just, or would you rather know almost a week in advance, hey, you know what? Go ahead and get on that plane and find higher ground.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a catch-22.
It is.
Having lived on a fault line, that is literally a catch-22.
As a person who currently lives on the fault line, I have the answer for you. It's very simple. Y'all got seasons of this shit.
Yes.
I'm good on the seasons. I'll take my once in 100-year whatever.
Right.
I'm good on the seasons.
Right.
I will just say, I remember being at a Cal football game when I first found out that the fault line literally runs through the middle of the football stadium. I was like, who did
Dead
this?
smack in the middle. Right. Not a great
This-
design. Not a great design at all.
So
And they got little things on the floor that tell like maps like, hey, this is the line. Isn't this
Right.
cute? Like, nah, you should have left
yeah,
that out.
it's not
Do
even
not
remotely
walk that
cute.
line.
This was not something I needed to know in any way, shape, or form. Whew.
Crazy. Lies, damn lies and statistics. That's interesting. How do I
Yeah.
have my glasses on?
That's all right though. You did. You did get heck of lights clean real quick. He was like,
I did. I had to look out the good eyeball.
"Oh,
I have a question for lies. It's not meant to be a petty question, but it's just gonna come off that way. I just need to know.
that's fine."
Given how things have gone, are you
Mhm.
rooting for the Canadians or are you rolling with LA?
Mm.
Is that a definite
Oh, okay. So
question?
that's an easy one. So I used to very much be a Blue Jays fan because I had two in their org. I had one on their big league roster until the trade deadline this year. So neither one of them are Blue Jays anymore, but I still got peoples over there. I can't, I'll say this. Gun in my mouth, I couldn't be a Dodger fan.
Duly noted.
I can't root for the Dodgers. I can't root for the Celtics literally under any circumstances, no matter who they're playing. And I can't ever under any circumstances, like literally there's nothing I could think of that can make me root for the Cowboys.
I understand.
Everybody else, there's probably a way. I think the only way I ever would have been a Dodgers fan probably would have been if my actual birth-born child was drafted by the Dodgers and made his big league debut for the Dodgers. But even then, I would probably root for him, and I probably would never wear Dodgers gear.
Fair enough.
I can't do it. Sorry, one more. Lakers. They go in that group too. Can't do it.
Nope.
Can't do it.
You figure out a way when they pay your bills. So
You know what? If any of those four franchises would like to contact me and talk to me about, whatever level of consultantship, and they want to pay me 6 figures plus, I'll wear some Celtics green.
how did Celtics come into the Lakers?
Because I said Celtics, Lakers,
Oh, I missed that one.
Dodgers. So I any one
My
of those
bad.
four.
Anyhow, all right, back on track. Literally, not figuratively.
Yes.
World Athletics blessed us with the field nominations of the year. And of course, I say that out loud and I just lost it, but I will get it quickly.
Let's do the men first.
Okay. Men's.
Mondo.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Where did it just go?
I
we
would
go.
actually like to make the case for, and hear me out, Mondo.
So let me give you your other possibilities. You've got Matia Furlani,
Mm-hmm.
Hamish,
Hamish.
That's what I thought. Pedro Picardo, and then Ethan Kratzberg. So that's who's up
Yeah, no.
against Mondo.
I mean,
But
it would be only mildly entertaining even to discuss who's going to be second.
Yes.
But even that's
not a great
that's
silver medal group there.
Right. Even that's only mildly entertaining.
Yeah.
okay,
Well-
you say it's mildly entertaining, but who's your first loser?
Picardo.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yes.
Polani won one meet.
What about Ethan Kratzberg?
Who?
I love Ethan Gratz. I love Ethan
The
Kratzberg.
discus thrower.
No, hammer thrower.
Hammer thrower from Canada.
Listen, I love
Oh,
Ethan
yes.
Kratzberg.
Yeah,
But the
yeah, we
issue,
like him.
the issue isn't
Said,
even
who?
the issue isn't even that he does the hammer and I'm the only person on this show that ever watches the hammer. The issue is I don't go crazy when you put up a mark that they have to put all the qualifiers on to tell you how great it is. Like it's the furthest throw in this many years.
Right.
So it's not a world record. Like he did break a championship record. So I'll give him that. He did break it's the furthest throw at world championships. But it's like it's not an area record. It's not a, like it's a far throw, and he's dominating event, and he's on his way to probably being in the conversation for a world record at some point in time. But
So, for record, for the people's vote on Instagram, Mondo has 9,666. I'm going to hit the like button so it doesn't have 3 6s.
thank you.
Who is this?
9667 is how many he has.
For Lonnie has 8,873.
That's 38 people in Italy voting multiple times.
Oh my
I
God.
will say that's some nationalism right there.
Yes.
Picardo has 2,942.
Again, nationalism.
Well,
Hamish
Picardo has rubbed people the wrong way.
Yeah.
Many times.
Sure.
And so if you're basing it on popularity,
Yeah, no chance. Oh, and what's Kratzberg got?
Wait, Hamish has 2517. Krasberg has 2397.
Yeah, see?
I'm gonna throw him a like 98. So yeah, I think it's interesting. I mean, obviously there's a clear outlier.
Yeah, no.
And they don't give medals for second and third, but I don't think it's a horrible lineup.
I mean, truth be told, if I was giving out silver, it would be to Ryan Krauser for his one and done.
Quality over quantity.
I mean, listen, I don't care what anybody says. Everybody on this show gets it. What he did is the second most incredible thing done by a field eventer this year.
He's definitely worthy of being on the nominee list other than one of them. I don't really care which one you toss, but somebody got to go. Anyway.
I mean, but Mondo, I mean, like just real quick, I mean, we make a joke about it, but like, seriously, what non-distance runner has broken 4 world records in 1 year? I mean, maybe somebody in the audience can. I mean, I don't know, 4 world records in 1 year. What are we doing?
I'm pretty sure that hasn't
Give
happened.
that man, as my man Teddy KGB says, get paid that man his money. It's over.
I'm sure what's his name did it in the same event. I'm sure Buka did it
but even then, I don't think he did it 4 times in 1 season.
No, probably not. But I'm saying that's the only person that would even be close.
I don't know.
I mean, at some point they're gonna name that award after him because he's gonna win it a lot.
Okay, on to the women. We've got Anna Hall.
Yes.
We've got Nicola. Oh, I can't say her name.
Olga
Sloggers.
Olga Sloggers.
I called her Oshka Slaughter.
She's gonna call her. She's gonna call her Nicolette Oscar Slaughters.
While she's holding a Bible, right?
Oh. Sorry, that was my funny. Like we were watching the meet and I said that. And he's like, what did you just say? I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I was being delirious. Tara Davis, Woodall, Tara.
Don't get the don't get
I know
get the
better
comments.
than that. I know better than that. I don't know why I said that. And then Cameron Rogers, and then Valerie Allman.
Now this is a worthy debate.
Absolutely.
Listen,
this is going to be interesting.
Would you like to know the people's votes?
Yes.
Not really.
You're so funny. So Anna has 10,000. Oh, I can't see exact number, but 10.6 thousand. Nicola has 6,089. Tara has 11.7. Cam has 2756. And Valerie has 4792.
Yeah.
To me, it's clearly
ignorance in the vote.
Yeah.
Popularity contest.
pure ignorance in the vote there.
So Clyde, who you got?
Oh, I have to go first? Okay. I'll let you field event folk specialists finish this off.
Hold on. Will it take too long for Chu to read their accolades?
Yes, because I don't have them in
No.
front of me.
Oh,
Listen.
well,
I
first of
think
all,
I know.
I'll read it.
three of them
I'll
are
read it.
undefeated for the season.
I'll read it.
Right. Okay,
So
go ahead.
let's start with Valerie Allman, World and Diamond League discus champion, undefeated with 9 of the top 11 performances of the year.
Yep.
Tara Davis Woodall, World Long Jump champion, undefeated with the top 3 performances of the year.
Oh,
Anna Hall, World Heptathlon champion, moved to joint second on the world all-time list and set the top 3 performances of 2025. Why are you laughing?
I'm laughing because, unfortunately, you're about to read a couple other people's names. You can't get
Nicola
on that list.
Olsvagers, World High Jump champion, indoors and outdoors, Diamond League champion, and world leader with area record.
Yep, that's cute.
okay.
Cameron Rogers, World Hammer champion, world leader, moved to second on world all-time list with the area record.
Also
But-
undefeated.
No, not
You
undefeated.
lost once?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay, my bad. So listen, and I am open to having my mind changed. But, and I am aware of all of these women. I watched all of these women this year pretty intently. At the end of the day, the two that I was most impressed by, and for my money asserted the most dominance over their opponents, were Anna Hall and Cameron Rogers. At the end of the day, I could argue that I could make a homer pick for either of these, but damn it, it's Cameron Rogers. And that's just where I'm standing at. Like, the run Cameron Rogers is currently on is incredible. I know it's a just this year award, but like, you dominated the field at a global championship when they are congratulating you in the middle of the event, not at the end of the event like field events normally do. Hey, great run, great toss, great jump, great throw. I mean, they didn't even bend the knee to Ryan Krauser until the absolute end, right? No. The whole field capitulated to Cam after the second throw. It's Cam, and I'm out.
All right. I'll just say this. When you have a list like this, you got to start with separators. So unfortunately, if you lost it all this year, you are no longer in consideration for me.
Okay.
Just because I could make a strong case for every single one of these women. Like, this is the strongest list World Athletics has ever produced.
It's definitely hard.
So in the end, what it comes down to me is who was the most dominant of truly dominant performances for the year, and like that's insane to try to do as well, right? But what Cara Davis Woodall has done this entire year is pretty much without precedent. Not by ways of distance, obviously. Right. But she doesn't have her antithesis, right? So she does Jackie doesn't have Heike doesn't have Jackie, if you know what I'm saying. There's not another one. So as long as she shows up and does her best, she beats these people. So I'll give her credit for doing that all year, including after World Championships.
Mhm.
I know that the next thing out of my mouth is going to sound like a homer pick, but it's okay. The combined events are built for single peak, right? Because you don't really get anything for real, unless you win World Championships or the Olympics or whatever's at the end. So when you go after the other things, it's always with your eyes and your mind on the prize at the end. So the fact that Anna did 3 combined events this year, and those 3 were the top 3 scores in the world this year, that's a level of dominance that I think is sort of unexplainable in a single event. Because what that means is her percentages, right? She was, 90% at most at Gotsis, just based on the calendar, and 85% at most at USA's, again, based on the calendar and the competition she didn't have to win, right? For sure, you train through these things. For her, for those percentage meets to still be better than everybody else in the entire world at the major championship, it's kind of a level of dominance I don't know that we'll ever see again. Like that is, and I never use this comparison, but that is Jackie-esque. So in a really, really hard vote, she'd get my 1 vote.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
So
I do think
Go
in
ahead.
that, no, I was going to say, I think that in that vote between Anna and Tara, it's going to come down to, and it won't because it's not this understanding of the events.
Yeah.
And it won't, it's going to end up being popularity and recognizing,
Recognition.
recognition. Wow, that was horrible. Of the athlete. Sorry, it's late. And Tara's got a YouTube channel. Like they're mainstream.
So I do agree that this is probably the most impressive list that we've seen. And as a numbers person, as someone that does deep dives and all of that, to me, anybody achieving #2 in the world status, okay, you're already at the top of the heap. So for me, and I'm not saying this is going to happen, but for me, Anna Hall and Cameron Rogers are my people. They're
Because they're both #2 all time. I get that.
#2 all time, right? So I had to go look up Tara Davis, where she is in the grand scheme of things. Take a guess what her PB 713 is in terms of the world list.
Oh, it's probably like
20
16 or
something.
17,
I say
right?
12.
23.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
23.
Yeah.
Okay. So one of the most dominant years as a long jumper, as a female. Um, but she falls into the same category, and I don't know if I'll get bashed about this, but it was the same thing when we saw Dwight Phillips enjoy his dominance.
Yes.
There were no other jumpers anywhere near 850 or 860. And so again, there was no yin to his yang, right? And it is what it is. Valerie Allman, I mean, 9 of the top 11 performances of the year. I put that on her competitors.
Yeah.
Like that's the way I see it. But to finish out the year with the top 2, the #2 performance in history in 2 events that are extremely difficult, right? Not to mention, God knows what people were doing in the 60s, 70s, or 80s, right?
Mhm.
Indeed.
I mean, I will have to give it, and the other part about it that sticks out to me, because I'll never forget, talking to Lies, Damn Lies, and Statistics about how Anna got to number two and how she had to do it differently from Jackie because she
Mhm.
couldn't, right? It's impossible to do what Jackie did. Jackie is one of one. So to get that close is unbelievable. An unbelievable achievement. So I would go Anna Hall and then Cameron Rogers if I had to go my top two. Um, to be as dominant as she did and to go and perform the way she did. Yeah, I got to give it to Anna Hall. We'll see what happens.
Quick note, because we do this every time. Guess who's leading the world rankings overall of this list?
Uh, of that
Uh,
list,
Of that list. And for the record, dominating all the others.
Valerie Allman.
Valerie Alma.
Yes, Valerie
Yeah,
Allman.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
She's
that's
number 6 on the global
on the global list.
overall rankings
Yeah.
list.
Yes.
Cam and Tara are down in the 20s.
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird. But again,
Well, think about
it's
it.
World
She
Athletics
competed.
list.
She's competed in
So
the most competitions.
Yes.
So she's competed in the most competitions with bonus points. The
Mm-hmm.
bonus points are completely skewed against combined eventers, just for the record. I think I've said that multiple times in the show. But like, and I bet you money if you look at the way the point totals come out, Anna Hall would have to come pretty close to breaking Jackie's world record and have to do it at world championships in order to like become number one in the world overall.
It's crazy.
yeah, that track.
So yeah, but I love that you always go back to that because that's important for people to really understand. Like
Mm-hmm.
they might be doing a slightly better job in theory with their world rankings, but what they still have just not come anywhere near is how to compare apples to orange to plums to
Right.
kumquats.
Right.
Right? Like they haven't figured that part out at all.
Well, it's the same issue with the Grand Slams compared to the rest of the league, right?
mhm.
The rest of the tennis
Circuit.
season,
Yeah.
Yes.
and the fact that you better show up at all these other meets if you want to be ranked.
So Valerie is number 6, just sandwiched in between Femke at 4 and Shaprorich at 5, Julian at 6, and Paulino, Julian Alfred at 7, and Paulino at 8. Ola
Mm-hmm.
Schlagers is 11.
Mm-hmm.
Anna Hall is 15, one spot above Grace Stark, and one spot below Yavi in the steeplechase, which I find very odd.
Very.
Yeah.
And
But it
then
just
and then Tara's 23, one spot ahead of Mahambo, which makes no sense to me.
Which makes no
And
sense.
Cameron Rogers is behind Mahambo.
right.
It's all psychotic.
Like somebody's just going to tell Cam Rogers, like, listen, it's a huge honor for you to get nominated. You'll get to, hopefully you get to be in the final finalists, and you can go to the World Athletics headquarters for the gala, and you be considered amongst the greatest in the world,
Right.
because there is no shot. If Cam broke the world record at the World Championship, she wouldn't be. She might not win.
No.
Right.
Just not like it's unfortunate, but there's just not like we already know this is a European over any place else deal, and it's also a track over field deal,
Mm-hmm.
right? So like now you're in the field, then like now it's jumps over multis over jumps over multis over throws, and of the throws, the women's hammer is the least regarded of the throws.
So
It's
let's talk about this for a second. Is Anna Hall more marketable than Tara Davis? Or is
she
Tara
should
Davis?
be. She
Exactly.
should be, but she is currently not.
Mm.
And and to her credit,
Mhm.
because Tara annoys a lot of people. Tara built most of that on her own.
Mhm. Yes.
So you got to give her props for it, and just it is what it is because she
Right.
built it organically. But
Yeah.
there's no reason from a sport perspective that Anna Hall should be less marketable than Tara Davis.
True.
Okay, I can make an argument.
Okay.
One's the Olympic champion and one isn't.
Oh, but that just happened.
But
Tara's
you're
always
talking about but you're talking about being marketable, right? Like ostensibly, we're not talking about how they look because that's going to be objective, and someone's going to decide whether they like short or tall, slightly darker than slightly lighter, whatever that is. So if like their marketability is going to be based on like what they do and who you can market it to, right? Like I would rather if
okay.
you had
So
things on your
wait, but hold
resume to
on.
have to.
Marketing is a, a combination of many, many, many things, right?
Sure.
By that logic, Cameron Rogers is the Olympic champion and the world champion and was already the world champion. So she should be just as marketable as Tara, but she's not,
But
right?
she's not in an event that gets enough airtime
Mhm.
for her to be marketable.
Mhm.
She doesn't. You can't. It's an apple and a turnip. What I'm saying is the heptathlon and the long jump they get equal airtime. Like from the event basis, they are equally marketable.
What I'm
Well,
saying is,
what's interesting is that Jackie is Tara and Anna together,
Yep. Yes, she is.
Yeah.
Was.
because Jackie on any given day at any given meet would say, "You know what? I'm going to do the hurdles today." And she would give them a run for their money. Or she'd say, "You know what? I'm going to go long jump today." And she would be jumping 730s, 740s on the regular, right? So it's interesting from that standpoint. I went and looked. So Tara is at 1.2 million followers, and Anna is at little over 500,000.
what,
And again, part of that is right. Part of that is a niche group that is also going to follow her
Mhm.
because of her husband.
Yes.
well, and this is what I'm saying. Long before Tara ever won the Olympics, she's been, because of the platform she built with Hunter, sure, one of the most marketable people in the game,
Right.
but she built that,
Hmm.
right? It wasn't because of how far she was jumping. Like that had nothing to do with it.
But I mean, look, I think they've always both put up performances. But look, if we're really gonna go into this, like honestly, Tara's always been more marketable because she's done things that we all were irritated by, but that are a marketer's dream. The stupid cowboy hat she used to wear when she was at UT.
Well, this is
She
what I'm
still
saying.
wears it.
But
That's
what
what
I'm saying is like, look,
that's
what
what
is your complaint always about Allison Felix? Or
she's
Sid?
boring.
Oh, they're
Boring as hell.
boring, right?
That's right.
I'm not saying Anna's boring. She's not anywhere near as quote unquote boring. Not coming for either one of those two incredible women, but she's not them. But she also is not Tara. Like,
Hmm.
listen, Tara's got some Muhammad Ali to her. Like, she talks a fair amount of ish
Sure.
and then backs it up. So I'll give her credit for that. Like, I don't think it's gimmicky that she's got so many followers, or that she is more marketable because, like, there's more different kinds of people that can either really like or really dislike her, which is basically where all your followers come from, right? They either rage bait you or they think you're amazing, and so they have fights in the comments.
Right. All I'm saying is when it comes to marketability of people in this sport, there are some athletes that take what they are given or take what their performances garner in that
Hmm.
space. And then there's other people like Tara who actively seek out and work
Hmm.
for these
Right.
things. And you have to you don't gotta like the girl, but you have to respect it because
Absolutely.
marketability is about the work. And in this case, it's about the work that she did. And that came
Mhm.
long before the Olympic championship.
Because, like, I mean, if you remember when we had this conversation on the show, like we did the pop quiz, and like the people with the top number of followers in track and field, and Fred was like number 2, right? He's not number 2 because, like, you know, for many positive reasons. Fred's number 2 because he says wild and outlandish things,
and people listen.
and people, like, unfortunately, that is marketable. It's why he got paid so much money to do the what are they called? The enhanced games?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Anyway, we're not talking about Fred. I was just saying, like, I would argue that Tara is actually more marketable than Anna. I get it. If I was like, I would love to be either one of their agents. I'm not gonna lie, because that's top of the food chain as far as marketability.
What's next?
Well, what's next is
Well, what's
USA
choose vote?
I already said.
She did.
Yeah.
My bad. We've been yelling and screaming so long, I forgot. Sorry.
It's okay. No, what's next is what USATF is trying to put their nose into. So an announcement came out that USA Track and Field is creating the USATF Tour, launching in 2026. It's described as a transformative opportunity to elevate professional track and field competition through standardization of best practices, coordination schedules, and with financial, marketing, and logistical support from the federation.
Can I be petty and fair at the same time?
I was just about to ask a question similar to that.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Let's hear it, Clyde.
Okay. In order, because order matters and facts matter. When Athlos announced Athlos is coming, Charles Ryan's attitude was, nice idea, I need to see the details. When Grand Slam Track said Grand Slam Track is coming, even when they said coming to save track, I said, I need to see the details. I will simply say that sounds like a nice idea. I need to see the details. That is my current status of the announcement of USATF's series, whatever you want to call it. Now, the petty part is for all you idiots, morons, clowns who saw the announcement and went straight to, you see what Michael Johnson has done? What are you talking about?
God.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? First of all, if you're going to credit anyone for inspiration of what we all should know this is, it should go to not Athlos and damn sure not Michael Johnson. It should go to Paul Doyle, who has
100%.
been running a domestic series of meets
Yes.
called ATL
Yes.
for multiple years now.
Yes.
Got it on ESPN without USATF's help.
Yep.
Right. So if this series magically comes out and the details are that they have adopted all of Paul's meets under some umbrella, bravo to Paul. But how you people are trying to credit Michael Johnson with this
It's crazy.
is insane. If anything, they watched that and was like, whatever we're going to do, we're not going to do that. And I will pause here.
I too want to ask a question. I'm not even going to be petty. I'm going to ask a real question. Governor, I think most of our fan base believes that you are you're the voice of reason on this show.
That's fair.
Right? Chew is, but you know, they see her in this goddess-like stature, so they don't really compare her to the rest of us, right? So us underlings, you are clearly king of said underlings and definitely the voice of reason. So I'm going to ask you a question. In your neighborhood, on your block, when you were walk down the street, there are 3 or 4 different houses, and their front lawns are in various levels of upkeep, right? There's probably somebody who your HOA is all over because the front yard looks crazy, the grass is always a little bit too long, and yada yada yada.
Right.
There's another one that, like, the guy is trying, but the lawn is a little patchy, but he cuts it and he's really working to make it good. And then the last lawn, which is probably your lawn, like the grass looks like it was cut like with fingernail clippers. It's exactly 4.5 inches high, like all the way across, right?
Right.
So that's what your neighborhood looks like for the sake of this conversation.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you a question. When if one of your friends says, who should I ask to cut my lawn, or who should I get suggestions on lawn care from? Which of those people do you think you would suggest?
The very nicely manicured, cured.
So not the one that looks like hell in a handbasket?
No.
Okay. So based on that thought and logic, why in God's name does anybody think or make any jumps or assumptions that this is going to work and go well? USATF is only slightly better than World Athletics. Neither one of them does things properly or correctly, or like that we're all like, yes, great job.
Right.
Why in God's name would we? I mean, look, even in the rollout, the email comes out on the 21st. The application deadline for meets to be on the calendar is the 31st.
No, okay, but
So you're supposed to have an entire meet together and meet whatever criteria they have for prize money, because it's supposed to be uniform across, right?
Right.
So whatever their plan is, you have 10 days to meet that plan.
That's right.
no, but
Okay.
see, okay, no. See, no, you're looking at that very wrong. That particular dynamic, this is why I say I need to see the details. Because let's be clear, much like the job that you really, really want, when you see the application go online,
Oh, I know
that
what
shit's
you're about to
already
say.
done.
It's already done.
Correct.
And we know that.
So, so I have no problem with the window of get your meats in. I ain't got no issue with that. I just want to see which meats domestically that already exist. And again, I'm not shooting or anything. Paul Doyle's best meat of the last couple years has consistently been Ed Murphy.
Nashville, yes.
Right. I guarantee you, somehow, some way, Ed Murphy's going to be on this schedule. USATF has had the LA Grand Prix in various forms over the past couple years. One year it was good, one year it was a clown show, one year it was an NFL spectacle, but it's LA Grand Prix. One year they canceled it, right?
The most recent year they canceled it.
Right. But it's probably going to be a part of this schedule, right? So,
I mean, is it? Does it have to be?
Does it have to be? No, but I'm just like, there's no way that this isn't pre-baked. You're going to get 4 to 6 meets in mostly major cities, right? In places that we've already seen have good stuff. There'll be a New York meet, there'll be a Eugene meet, there'll be an LA meet. I'm predicting the Nashville meet, and throw in a Miramar or something. Like,
I'm gonna say this: if they're gonna do a New York meet, I do not want the New York Grand Prix back. I want the Athlos meet to move to there.
Sure.
If we're gonna have a New York meet, I want it to be the Athlos meet. All women, they do it the same way they've been doing it. I do not need to see another reincarnation of the New York Grand Prix.
So my question when I suggested this was, you've got 5 to 8 meets to put on. You are the CEO. Where are you holding these meets? Which meets are you hijacking? Which meets are you incorporating? Which meets are you doing standalones? Like how would you put together your schedule? And it
Well,
just is just
they're
off the top
announcing
of-
it as a series,
right. It's a
right?
series, right?
So it's series meaning uniform. In theory, uniform and uniform. You know what I'm trying to say
Mitty.
with the
Mhm.
money,
Yes.
right? Right. So
So
where would I put them?
where what meets or whether
Simple,
they're existing already on the
right?
calendar,
Because right. That's my. When I saw this, I'm like, y'all already do like we already do this shit.
yes,
Like, what's new? You know what I mean? Because
right.
what we're not gonna, they're not adopting the point model from GST. That's not gonna
No,
happen.
no,
Okay. So, I mean, like I said, whatever you want to call it, there will be a meet in Los Angeles,
right.
guaranteed. They will
Okay.
probably call it the LA
I'm
Grand Prix.
hoping that they don't and they just do Mount Sac. Let's
Okay.
bring back Mount
But
Sac
Mount Sac
Sunday.
was the LA Grand Prix one year.
I like I said, let's bring back Mount Sac Sundays.
Mount Sac
Oh,
Sunday.
oh,
Oh
yeah,
my,
yeah. Hey, I'm
oh
here for that.
Lord of mercy.
If
Yes.
we're gonna do it, look,
Man.
it's the first meet of the series, and
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna do Mount Sac Sunday.
Oof.
Yes, I'll
Yes.
pay
Yes,
for
I'm
that.
here for all of
Oh,
that. But the
okay.
question that the governor asked is,
Yes.
what meets are you adopting, and or where would they be?
Yes.
All
So
right, so we all
LA
agree on the
Grand
first one.
Prix, LA Grand Prix, Mount Sac Sunday. Yeah, we're all here for that.
Okay. Next.
I'm definitely taking the Ed Murphy,
Okay.
right? I'm taking whatever version of whatever meet you want to call Miramar,
Okay.
right? Miramar stays. Now that's three. Again, you don't have to put something in Eugene, but they probably will,
Right.
right? So there's four.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to put something in New York or Philly for that matter, but they probably will. So
Okay.
there's five and six.
Yep. Are you going to ATL again?
Sure, because I believe that you better have ran to the person doing this the best in the most professional way possible, which is Paul Doyle. So
Right.
there's probably an Atlanta meet. And
Okay.
then just to shut up the Texans, do a meet
I'm
in
gonna
Texas
say
and see if anybody shows up.
Where in Texas? You
Houston,
gotta tell me Houston.
Houston, Houston.
Wow. Okay.
I do
Wow.
Okay.
Houston.
So you wouldn't go to
Now,
Austin.
no, I would not go to Austin. I would not. I'd rather go to Dallas to the ranch. I would not go to Austin. No, but they probably will go to Austin.
What say you?
Well, okay, we agree on the first one.
Okay.
I don't know the calendar order, but Ed Murphy, 1000%.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Um, I feel like somehow we have to try to hijack Bree.
Okay.
But you can't.
But you
Sure,
can't.
you
Can't.
can.
It's already on the
Sure,
Diamond League schedule.
But you
and
can't take the Diamond Leagues meet and say it's part of the USATF Continental Series.
No, you can't.
That's not a thing.
uh, yes, you can.
No,
Bree is
you
on Sunday.
cannot.
Bree is on Sunday.
What does Sunday got to do with it?
Have the meet in Eugene on Saturday.
Right, right.
The hell are you talking about?
So he's saying put the meat on the day before.
Absolutely. Put the
Oh,
meet on in because remember, if Bree is going to be a Nike show,
Right.
so we're
right.
gonna have a real track meet in Eugene as the precursor to Bree on Saturday.
There you go. Okay.
So we're
Okay.
hijacking Bree. We're hijacking all of the shenanigans that go into Bree.
So
Yeah, I'm
that's
Right?
pretty sure
three.
you still can't do that, but I hear you.
Listen, I'm pretty sure you can do it.
I mean,
Okay. Now, after that, there has to be a meet in New York, but I'm not doing a meet in New York unless my man from Athlos is involved. Like it's just
Okay.
not happening, right? Because I'm here for another Grand Prix long jump. Hell, maybe I mean Grand Prix.
Street meet,
Jesus Christ.
street jump
Yeah.
meet,
Yeah. What is wrong with me?
Times
Another
Square.
Times Square long jump,
Yes.
right? I mean, maybe we're gonna do a Statue of Liberty shot put. We're gonna use New York. Right? We're gonna do that. I was being serious.
No,
Okay.
I'm here for it.
Like
Are
how
there
the like
any
how the
throwing
Diamond League
venues?
final, like how the Diamond League final did the field event only venue.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was being serious. Like, we'll do one. I was joking about Staten Island, but we'll someplace else in New York. We're going to use New York as a venue, not Icon Stadium so much. But
Okay.
again, we're not doing a meet in New York unless my man from Athlos is involved.
You
Okay.
can throw the hammer at Trump Tower.
Sure,
At
please.
the tower.
At the
Like,
tower.
at-
I knew
at the
exactly. I knew
tower.
what you meant.
Wow.
Um,
So is that 4? That's 4.
it's it's either 4 or 5. Sure. And then you got 3 more.
Mm-hmm.
There's one in the DFW. Unfortunately,
Where?
probably at the ranch
At the
because
ranch.
we've already had a pro meet there,
Do they have stands like to?
buddy. They don't have stands
No.
nowhere. Everybody puts fake stands in,
Yes. Okay. All right.
right? If we're gonna spend money, we're gonna spend money.
Okay.
So we're gonna put the meet at the ranch so people can fly in and out of DFW and not do all the other nonsense any place else in Texas. And then, without question, the crown jewel is whatever Paul Doyle wants to do in Atlanta.
In
Now they
Atlanta.
just moved. I think didn't they move? Uh, what's the training group that used to be in Phoenix?
Altus.
Altus.
Altus is back in Arizona.
Isn't Altius
They
in?
were in Atlanta.
They went back
going
to
back
Phoenix.
to
Back to
Arizona.
Arizona.
Oh, well, okay. Then whatever Paul wants to do in Atlanta and wherever Paul wants to do it in Atlanta, we got a big meet there again with things touched by Paul Doyle. That's my series, and then culminate with USA's.
Before Kareem gives us all a much better answer.
Why is it
Can
a
I-
much better? Oh, because it's Kareem. That's true. It will
Much
be a
better
much
than
better
both
answer.
than both of ours.
That's
Much better
why I
than
said it will be a much better answer.
What I'm gonna tell you what I'm actually hoping for, because this would be a petty conquest. What I'm actually hoping for is that the details of this are that USATF got together with Paul and with Alexis, and Alexis's name brand 4 meets are a part of this, with Paul's 4 best ATL series joints, and there's your series.
That would be
Now, I know
spectacular.
that's not what it is. I know that's
that
not
would
what
be
it is,
spectacular, but
but
that ain't anywhere
that
near
ain't
what it
what. But
is.
that's what I would love to see. But
Sure,
go
I
ahead.
would also love to see it have a team concept, right? But we also know that's not going to happen either,
Right.
because that would make too much like sense.
Yes.
Okay. So
The grand meet in Indianapolis.
Bring back what's
We-
his face.
where
Carroll
the head
Stadium.
where
The governor is
headquarters
having the first 2 meets in U.S. protectorates, in U.S. Virgin Islands, and in Puerto Rico.
Hey.
and the president of Puerto Rico will make sure to preside over those events.
Yes.
Um,
Bad Bunny.
Oh my gosh.
Oh God, I hope the people who watch this show on Friday, I hope they get that joke, because that was so good.
Yes, it was.
That was so good.
So I'm going through in my mental Rolodex what we witnessed this year, because if you add up everything, this was truly unprecedented. We saw a bona fide meet in Bradenton, not Bradenton, sorry, in outside of Miami. Where is that?
Miramar.
In Miramar?
Right. We saw a bona fide track meet in Penn Stadium. Right. We saw, the only thing we didn't see was the LA meet. Right. We didn't see that. That didn't
Any
happen,
version
right?
of it.
Right. Any version of it. Where was that track meet supposed to be?
The Michael Johnson meet was supposed to be the same place that the last Grand Prix was supposed to be, which is at UCLA.
UCLA.
At UCLA. Okay. All right. Drake Stadium.
Yes.
Correct.
Right.
Didn't happen because of the protests.
Right.
If you remember.
Stop it. Just move on. We're not going to profligate that nonsense any longer.
We saw a major meet on Staten Island.
Indoors.
Indoors.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. And we saw the meet in Icon Stadium. Now, can you throw there?
At
Not for
Icon,
real.
Yes. Is there a throwing venue there?
they've had US championships there, so I'm assuming you can do everything there.
Okay. All right. So, all that being said, I love the idea of hijacking pre-weekend. I love that. Um, I mean that would be track overload. Definitely bring back Mount Sac Sunday. Absolutely. For me, I think the difference would be I I absolutely love the idea of having a meet in Philly. I love having the meet in New York, um, Miramar. But if I'm putting a meet in Texas, I'm having a meet at the University of Texas. I'm having that meet in that stadium.
I mean, I get it. The venue is amazing.
Mhm. So essentially, what you end up with is 3 to 4 meets on the East Coast, one in the Central, and
Two.
then two in the Central, right? And then um, two on the West Coast. Sorry. So the two would be Nashville and
Yeah.
Austin, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you got two in the Central Time Zone, Nashville and
Yeah.
Austin,
That's how I could see that playing
and
out.
you'd have three meets on the West because USA's is obviously going to be
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
it got to be part of the group.
Yeah. So, I mean, I hope they have contacted Paul because he by far has the most. I mean, he started ATL series in 2014.
Yes.
Yeah,
He's been doing this for almost over 10 years,
Right.
yeah,
right? So,
and they've been on ESPN since the pandemic.
yes. Yep.
Right. Like
So,
we've given Paul his credit
yeah,
over the years.
absolutely.
But the world,
Mm-mm.
America and the
Yeah,
American track fans have not.
yeah,
To the EP's point, he got it on he got it on television,
yeah.
actual television,
Yes.
on his own.
Prime
He's
spots.
he's
Mm-hmm.
been paying people. Is it
Mm-hmm.
big dollars? No, but he's been paying them when no one else was paying them. He's
Yeah,
created opportunities for B level and C level people to get their rankings up.
absolutely.
He got
Yeah.
them all certified with World Athletics. And
Mm-hmm.
during the pandemic, he saved about 50 people's contracts.
You sure
Oh,
did.
without question.
So,
What say you, Big League?
Nothing
Let's
different from what you guys said. Honestly,
okay.
when Houston was brought up, that was what I was thinking too. Um, I wouldn't have it at the ranch because of the wind. We can't block it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Michael Norman's win legal PB is from the ranch.
Wind legal.
I'm just telling you what the facts say on the World Athletics sheet.
I understand that, but we've
I,
we've all been out there,
you and
and
I trained out there for an entire semester. I completely agree with you.
So
and
now the basketball facility will block the wind for him.
I mean, it ain't bad. It ain't bad. Um, I think a place that wouldn't be horrible if we don't it staying in that central region
Mm-hmm.
is Drake,
oh Jesus.
Iowa.
Drake, when?
No,
When?
no, no.
Never,
So
ever.
I don't know how it would be done, but I think that people would avoid going to Texas and still take Drake over that.
So
I'm not saying yes, I want it. I'm saying an alternate
so
stadium.
I mean, listen, if you tell me that Drake's on the schedule, great. It wouldn't shock me. But just like every other meet outside of the actual Drake relays, ain't nobody coming. So
I don't disagree, but if you're putting one versus the other, that's what I'm saying.
no, I got you. So here's the thing, and this has been a point that I have made in other contexts. I don't care how many meets you have. If you do a domestic series where the focus is supposed to be all these things that Athlos did so well for their one-off in New York, right? The marketing and all this other stuff. It's actually going to expose what's always been my number one complaint about these ideas and about where you put big meets. We don't have any facilities worthy of any of this.
Yeah.
They look bad on television, and they will continue to look bad on television. Athlos did a spectacular job dressing up that utter shithole that is that stadium.
So they had to do it at night.
You had to do it at night. You had to build the platform into the sound stage, right?
To have the spotlight.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, they did such a good job of that. I am not playing. I will show you the text message. They did such a good job of that, and it looked so good on television. I had silly people texting me saying, "There's more people at Athlos than ever show up in Eugene." I'm like, okay, you're dumb, but I don't, like,
Angles matter.
right? So how you like the Ed Murphy Classic is a great event, but there's nowhere good to have it in Nashville. It looks crazy. You see, like it's all of these issues, right? So,
but that's why Mount Sac Sundays would work.
Yeah,
because that is one venue that would absolutely look amazing.
Correct, but there's like 3 in the whole, like Atlanta. The problem with Atlanta is there's no good facilities in Atlanta. No one, not none. So I just need to see the details, and then I'll be back with a full-throated endorsement or chop block to the whole process. But I need to see the details.
Yeah, like to Clyde's point, there has to be a tremendous amount of money in the dress up. Right? Like you can't sell all the seats, so to speak. Right? It has to look like it's standing room only, and the tickets were impossible to get.
Well, okay, then I take back Drake and you put him, I'm being serious now, at Carroll Stadium.
Is that Ooey Pooey?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where is that?
Indianapolis.
Okay.
And I'll be honest, I completely thought about it, but I thought they took the track out of there.
Nope, it's still there.
Yeah.
There's actually rumor of getting it redone.
And here again, this is one of those things that would make sense. The national headquarters is down the street.
Right. Yes.
There should be a meet there. We've had major meets there, and hell, the world record was set there in 100.
So you tell us.
Hey, listen, I don't have to tell you again.
There was a really far long jump there too.
Yes.
So I withdraw Drake.
Apparently,
and put in
I ran
Carroll.
sub 10 there. I'm not sure it actually happened, but
the wind.
Yes, the wind.
And I will say this: as long as it's not snowing, people in Indianapolis will go to the meet.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true.
They damn
there
not.
will be
Damn
there will be
going
people
to
at
Drake.
the meet.
Ain't nobody showing up at Drake.
The hardest part about Drake is like, look, this is the reason why I said the ranch, right? Is because it has to be easy to get to. Like the problem with Drake is like it's not easy to get to.
No.
It's got to be easy for the common person that loves track to get to.
And you actually have to love rain delays, weather delays. You have to be okay with it. It is what it is.
All right. Well, yeah,
To the
took up all of our
comments?
time. No, we all then took up all the time.
No, you got to tell me. If somebody came hard at me in the comments, you got to tell me.
Who came for Chuck?
We gonna reach on this one.
Who came for
We'll
Clyde?
just do one then.
Let's see, I don't remember
More comments next week, but
where
I'm
it
gonna learn this
was.
one today.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
Oh, you got it?
Yes.
I just pulled it up.
B.
He's the
Wellman. B. Wellman 8462.
Oh, this is great.
oh boy.
Chuck, you just gonna eliminate people running world records and undefeated in their event, and one of the first women ever to go under 14 minutes. That was the comment.
You talking about Faith?
I think so.
I
Who
mean,
went under 14 minutes?
eliminator from what?
We were
From our
talking.
athlete of the year?
Yes. Yes.
Bro. Okay. That's not really coming from me. That I was expecting
Oh,
more.
no. It was.
Okay.
I mean,
I was
I think
expecting more.
the folks
Be
that.
well. Be well. It would be hard for me to articulate how much love and respect I have for Faith Kipyegon. I often, hell, it just happened a couple minutes ago. I'm the guy that more than anyone else around here likes to acknowledge logical realities. Like, you could say whatever you want, and respectful professional athletes will continue to say that the women's 100-meter record is 10:49. But if you have logic and eyes and can read results, you know that that never actually happened in any legal way. So, for my money, Elaine Thompson is the world record holder in the women's 100-meter dash. Okay.
She was
I watched
mentioning Chibet. It was Chibet, not Faith.
Chibet.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool on Chibet. Like, if we're not talking about Faith,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna dismiss Chibet's performance because, like I said, Sydney McLaughlin smashed the world record. I don't care. I don't care about Marita Cock and the other and other homeboy that ran the 47.
I'm
I
done
don't
with you.
care. I
You
don't
are
care.
not gonna disrespect that woman and call her homeboy. That is not a thing.
Pull up the picture.
I
Share the
don't
screen
have
and pull
to.
up
I
the
know
picture.
the person. You are not gonna call her homeboy. That's not a thing.
Well,
Good God.
what it wasn't was a clean
Okay.
performance.
I'm not.
So sorry, B. Wellman. I am not dismissing a world record. I am acknowledging what rightfully is a world record. And since half the population didn't honestly believe that Sid was even going to win the 400, a psychotic frame of mind that I think you might have been wherever you were at the moment, betting on Paulino or Sawa. I feel like you was in that camp. So what you're not going to do is hate on Sid and the true 400-meter world record. That's my pick. I'm with it. I stay with it. And if it wasn't going to be Sid, it damn sure better be Melissa, because whatever Chibet did, it didn't come close to the season that Melissa had. So yeah, she in third place minimum. And I'm out.
Done.
Oh, I
Oh
love this
goodness.
show.
Oh goodness. All right. Well, with that being said, we will address more of the comments next week, and we'll see the poopster to happen. So, everyone, have a great weekend. We've got just under 50 days, depending on when you're opening up your season. Depending, right
Oh,
around
wow.
50 days. Yeah, literally, my heart goes like this. And that's assuming you're not doing December. So, have fun. Check your calendars, and we'll see each other soon. Bye, everyone.